Make sure you get a grown-up to help you hit subscribe. That way, you won't miss out on any of the new videos that come out.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Today we're going to learn about a sport called cricket. And Ozzie doesn't like cricket. No, I love it. First, we're going to teach you some of the basics of cricket. Then we're going down to the nets, and not just Ozzie, but a real professional cricket star are going to show you how to play cricket. How cool is that? And then we're going to sit back and read a ripper book about cricket. So come on, let's get stuck in. Cricket was first played a long time ago in a place called England. And although they invented the game, the English, or the Poms as we sometimes call them, are not quite as good at cricket as the Aussies. Cricket is played by boys and girls and men and women all around the world, but it's most popular in countries like England, India, Pakistan, South Africa, New Zealand, West Indies, and also here in Australia. Now cricket is played with a ball like this. It's pretty little, but do you know what shape that is? That's right, it's a circle. Good job, kids. The professionals play with specific coloured balls. 3 colours actually, just like that. Do you know what colours they are? That's right, red, white, and pink. Good job, kids. Cricket is mostly played outside on a big field, which is a similar shape to what the AFL players play on. It looks a little like this. Do you remember what shape that is? That's right, it's an oval. Excellent work. The main things you need to play cricket are a ball and a bat, which looks a little bit like that. You'll also need some stumps, like those. And as you get a bit older, you'll probably wear some protective equipment, like a helmet and some pads and some gloves. To play cricket, the main skills you'll need to learn are batting, bowling, fielding, and catching. The idea of cricket is to score as many runs as you can by using the bat to hit the ball as far as you can. The most runs you can score is a 6, and that's when you hit the ball all the way over the fence on the full. You can also score a 4, and that's when you hit the ball all the way to the fence, but it doesn't need to be on the full. And you can also score runs by running from one end of the pitch to the other after you've hit the ball. But the idea is to not get out. So there's lots of different ways you can get out in cricket. One of them is by being bowled, and that's when a player on the other team bowls the ball and it hits the stumps and the bails fall off. Another way is by being caught. That means when you hit the ball in the air and someone from the other team catches it on the full. That means you're out. Another way to get out is what we call LBW. Do you know what that stands for? That's right, it's leg before wicket. And that's a bit of a tricky one. That's when the ball is bowled and it looks like it was going to hit the wickets, but it hits you in the leg first. Sometimes the umpire can say, that's LBW, and you're out. The professional men and women play with 11 people on each team. That's 10 plus 1. A few of my favourite cricketers of all time are Ricky Ponting, or Punter, Elise Perry, or Pez, Adam Gilchrist, or Gilly, Sophie Devine, or Soph, Steve Smith, or Smudge, and Alyssa Healy, or Midge. Now sometimes one game of cricket can go for up to 5 days in a row, and sometimes up to 6 hours a day. That's a lot of cricket, isn't it? And that's what we call a test match. Other times, cricket is only played for 20 overs per team, and that's called T20. In Australia, that's called Big Bash. And Big Bash cricket is really exciting, so make sure you check that one out. Cricket is a cracking game to play, and I used to love playing cricket in the backyard when I was a kid with my mates, and hitting the ball over the fence for 6 runs. I reckon you'd love it too. Wouldn't it be great if you came down to the nets with Ozzie and met a real professional cricket star, and he could teach us both how to play? Wouldn't that be fun? Come on, let's go.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Today we've come down to the Oval and we're going to learn all about how to play cricket. And the best part is I've brought a professional cricketer along to help me. He plays cricket for a job. How good would that be? This person plays for the New South Wales Blues and the Sydney Sixers, and he's pretty good. Kids, I'd like you to meet my new friend, Jack Edwards.
G'day Ozzie, how are you?
Very good, mate. Thanks for coming to join us today.
Thank you for having me. Hopefully we can have some fun today and learn a few things about cricket.
Awesome. So Jack is going to teach me and you kids a few of the things that it takes to play cricket. How to bat, how to bowl, how to field, and even how to be a good sport. So Jack, what do you say? Should we go and get started? Maybe start with some of the equipment.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. So Jack, we're going to cover off some of the equipment. I've brought a ball and a bat. Is that all I need to play cricket?
Well, that's okay if you're in the backyard, but we're in the nets today, so you might need a few more things.
Okay, talk us through it.
So first up, we've got the pads. So these go over your legs like that. They're pretty hard. So when the ball hits them, protects you. You don't get too many bruises. So you need them. And we've got the gloves. So they're like nice and squishy, but they protect your fingers.
Okay, cool.
Right, and they also got a bit of grip, so help you hold the bat and swing nice and hard.
Got to protect those fingers.
And then we got the helmet, the nice Sydney Sixers helmet, nice and hard on top, and
I like it.
The grill on the front protects you. So yeah, very important piece of equipment that.
Very good. And kids, what colour is this? It's pink, that's right.
Magenta.
Or magenta. So Jack, this is a pretty heavy bat and it's got sort of a bumpy side and a flat side. How do I know which side to hit it with?
Well, you want to hit it with the flat side.
Okay.
And yeah, I used, when I was younger, a lot lighter bats, but I'm a bit bigger now, so I can use heavier ones.
Okay.
But there's definitely some lighter ones out there. And we've got the nice magenta and purple stickers here to match the shirt. And the grip, of course, helps you hold onto it.
Very good. And then the ball, are they always red?
Not always red. You got some white ones, pink ones, maybe even orange ones at times. So yeah, you got lots of different colours.
Very good. And when you're starting out playing cricket, do you start with a leather ball like this?
Use a soft ball when you're younger, so it doesn't hurt too much. So you can get away with just wearing the pads. But as you get a bit older, the balls get a bit harder. All
right. Well, I think we've covered off enough of the equipment. How about we get into the nets and maybe learn some bowling and some batting?
Let's do it.
Let's go. So we're going to start with batting. Jack, do you want to show me how to put these pads on?
Yep. So usually you take a knee and you got the straps. All right, so we loop the straps through a little buckle there and they come back around. Do that with all three of them. You don't want to do them too tight, you don't want to do them too loose because you do have to run between wickets. So
of course.
you want them to stay on. Then you swap over. Bring it on this side. That's the pads done. Okay, and then we've got the gloves. So again, we undo the strap. On the left hand, for a right hander, goes the soft bit with the thumb.
Okay.
You'll see on this side,
it's
got a bit more, yeah. So that's how you figure out which one goes on which.
Okay.
Just like that, tuck that in, and then do that strap up again. And then you're done with the gloves.
They look really protective.
They are, very nice and comfy. And lucky last, we've got the helmet. So we'll pop that on, tuck the chin strap under, and you're good to go.
Very good. Okay, so we're all dressed and ready to go. What about how to bat? Can you show us how to hold the bat and how to hit the ball?
No problem, yeah. So I think the easiest way to figure out how to pick the bat up is you put it down on the ground, and then you just got to pick it up with two hands, and there you go, you've got it. So
awesome.
That's how I was taught. I like to have the hands together and just in the middle of the handle. So not like that or really high up or really low down. I just like to go in the middle.
Okay.
And then here you've got your stumps. So I'll take my stance. So generally that's the middle stump. You'll do a mark with that and that's where you'll stand shoulder width apart. And you tap the bat and then you're ready to go. Have the hands up by your hip and watch the ball and the bowler coming in the bowl.
Okay. So I see there, Jack, that when you're waiting for the ball to come down, you've got the bat in the air. And why is that?
Well, I want to be ready. So when the ball actually is in the air, I'm ready to go and my bat's not down and I feel rushed. So I like to have it up ready, so I'm ready to pounce on the ball.
Very good. All right, and what are some of the different shots that you can play in cricket?
Well, first of all, I think you gotta defend the good ones so the ball doesn't hit your stumps. So you got the forward defence, where you take a step out, down the wicket, and then the bat comes through straight, and you block it. You just let the ball hit the bat. But that's not as fun as trying to hit the big sixes.
Yeah, I bet. And how do you hit the big sixes, Jack?
Well, you get your bat up ready to go again, and you take a big step down, hands go up, and you swing as hard as you can with the head staying down though. So you don't want the head to go up to the sky. You got to keep watching the ball, a nice full swing.
Okay.
And you should be okay.
So key things there, watch the ball and keep the head down.
Yeah. As soon as you look up to the sky, your ball usually goes straight up to the sky.
And that's no good because the fielder's going to catch you out, aren't they?
Exactly, yeah.
What are your favourite types of shots, Jack?
Well, one of my favourite shots is the cover drive.
Okay.
So this is usually when the ball is outside the stumps and I have to hit the ball through the covers. So that way, so you take a step towards the ball,
Okay.
not straight down the wicket, but towards the ball again. And then similar, but you just want to have a full drive through the ball. So you don't want to block it. You want to go all the way through the ball and the bat finishes up where you want the ball to go.
Okay, perfect.
Same again, you want to keep your head down, watch the ball all the way onto the bat, make sure it goes where you want it to go.
Awesome. And I noticed there that when you're hitting the ball, you've got that front elbow up. And is that a key that you would teach the kids?
Absolutely, that's very important. So you want to have your elbow bent on your left arm if you're a right-handed batsman. And then as you go to hit the ball, that elbow stays bent and goes towards the sky.
Okay.
You don't want to hit it with straight arms or as the ball will go in the air.
All right. So Jack, when you're just learning how to play cricket, is it better to just try and slog the ball and try and hit a six every time? Or is it safer to hit it along the ground and go for 4 runs?
Well, I think if the plan is to stay in and not get out, you want to hit the ball along the ground. But if you're playing T20 cricket and you have to score runs quickly, sometimes it's better to hit the ball in the air, aim for the sixes. But it's up to you to decide which one you want to do, and hopefully you're good enough you can do both. But generally you want to hit the ball where the fielders aren't, because that way you can't get out and you maximise how many runs you can score.
I like it. Good tips from Jack. All right, so with those tips, I think maybe it's time for Ozzie to try some batting. What do you say?
Absolutely, yeah. Let's
All
get
right.
you into it.
All right, so I'm all padded up. I think I'm ready to face a few balls from professional cricket. What do you say?
Let's do it, mate.
All right, so I'm going to pick up my bat.
Yep. That's perfect.
And there's my grip.
Yep.
Ready to go.
There you go. Nice and simple. And then you're in your crease, shoulder width apart with your feet. Bat up, ready to go. We'll see how you go. Nice, Ozzie. Yeah, nice. Play nice and straight, that's the key. Nice, Ozzie. Oh. Oh. That's nice.
Hey Jack, do you mind slowing it down for a beginner please, mate?
I'll try it. Oh. Yeah.
Shot!
Well played, Ozzie.
Oh, he's beat me straight through.
That's better. Oh!
Yeah, come on Ozzie! Woo! So what do you reckon, Jack? How's my batting form?
Your defence was really good. Maybe we'll just work on the attacking ones.
Okay.
You took your eye off the ball a few times.
All right,
Trying to hit the ball too hard.
eyes on the ball, head down.
Yeah. But you were solid for the most part.
Very good, thanks mate.
No problem.
Do you reckon you can teach me a few tips on how to bowl the ball down?
Yep, I sure can do that.
All right.
So the way I was taught, that bowling's like a windmill. All right, so when this arm goes down, this arm comes up,
Okay.
and then you follow through. So pretty simple. But the important thing is that you do follow through to the target, so all your weight's going forward.
Okay.
And I like to look at the base of the stumps. All right, so just like you're watching the ball when you're batting, you got to look at a target when you're bowling.
Okay.
That's where you're aiming. So
Yep. So when I'm bowling, can I have a bent arm or do I have to have a straight arm?
Your arm has to stay straight
Okay.
the whole time. So yeah, that's where the windmill action comes from. Trying to keep it straight, and it gets it nice and straight down there.
I like it. So it's like a windmill.
Yep.
Over like that.
Yep. So the grip Aussie is really important to try to get the ball to swing in the air where it moves. So here we've got the seam, these bits of rope, and this bit up the middle. You want first finger and your second finger on either side of them like that. And so the ball will come down, hopefully like that, and move in the air and make it harder for the batsman to hit it.
Okay.
So there's your grip. Let's give it a go.
All right, let's go. See what I've got.
Nice one. So Aussie, with a direction, your left arm is like a rudder.
Okay.
Right, so if your left arm goes out this way, everything, all your weight and the ball will go left.
Okay.
So you need that arm to be pointing to your target and going straight down from there. You don't want to go pulling either way with your left arm.
Okay.
So that windmill, it's going straight towards the target.
All right. So I've got to remember that windmill and keep the arm straight, pointed to where I want the ball to go. All right. Let's see if I can do it this time. Nice shot.
It's a nice ball.
That's how the professionals do it. Boom! See ya! Whoa, 6 runs. What a great shot by Jack. You see how he kept the eyes on the ball, and the head down, and just followed through the ball. That's how the professionals do it, kids. Okay, so Jack's just hit the ball really high into the air, and one way to get out in cricket is for the fielder to take a catch. But Jack, can you show me and the kids the technique of taking a catch?
Yeah, like that.
Very good.
Well, catching is important in the correct technique because the ball, if it hits you on the end of the finger, can hurt.
Yeah.
And obviously you don't want to drop the catch either because you'll be letting down your teammate. So I think importantly, I'll give you that back, you want to open your hands up really wide but together, like a flower opening up. So you don't want to have them too closed or like that. You want it just like that to provide a wide surface. And then when it comes in, you just close both hands in. But the important part is that you watch the ball all the way into your hands, because if you don't, the ball might hit, you know, the end of a finger or whatever. And the last bit is just to cushion it as it comes in. So get your hands out far and let it come in, bring it into your belly button.
Okay.
That's nice. Ooh, test him on the other side. And then we'll go hands up one. Nice, Aussie. Nice watching. Make sure the top of your cap is pointing down.
Okay.
So you're watching that ball all the way in. That's it. Perfect, Aussie.
All right, Jack. Thanks so much for the catching techniques. Now, what about if the ball's coming along the ground? What are some techniques on how to field the ball?
Yep. Well, first of all, you want to get yourself in a nice wide position with your legs. If you're too narrow and the ball's coming and it takes a weird bounce, it's hard to go either way. Okay. Whereas if you're nice and wide and low and the ball bounces either way, you can move. But you want your hands out in front and low to the ground. And then as the ball comes and you pick it up into your belly.
Pick it up into the belly.
Yeah, and
All
then
right.
you're ready to throw.
Cool.
With the throw, what I want to do after I pick it up into my belly button is reset my legs. So I'm pointing towards the target with my feet. And then I get the ball up, point to the target, ball comes back this way, and I'm following through all the way down. You can bend the arm on a throw, but the important thing is that you're pointing towards your target and where you want the ball to go and following through it, just like that.
Cool. Let's put some of that into practice then, Jack.
Give you one.
Yep.
That's nice. Perfect. Like how you're getting your feet round and pointing towards me. That's it.
Cool.
Keep watching the ball all the way in. Perfect. Give you a gun in the field, Ozzie. Oh.
Oh, so Jack, that almost touched the ground, but I think I caught it. I'm not actually sure. What do you do in that situation?
Well, I think you just got to be honest. If you aren't sure, just let the umpire make the decision. But if you think you've caught it, or you definitely know you haven't caught it, and it has touched the ground, just be honest about it and be a good sport. But at the end of the day in cricket, we have an umpire who makes all the decisions. So if you're not sure, just say, look, I'm not sure, umpire, and they can make the decision of whether it's out or not.
Okay, so key message is always be a good sport and always accept the umpire's final decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's get some catches and see if Ozzie can take some. Yeah! Oh, I think that hit the ground.
Yeah, good sportsmanship, Oz.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Great catch. That was really good.
Thanks, mate. I'll tell you what, I've had heaps of fun today. I've learned a lot, how to bat, how to bowl, how to field and catch, and also how to be a good sport. So mate, thank you so much for teaching us lots about cricket. And kids at home, I hope you've had lots of fun and that's inspired you to grab yourself a cricket bat and a ball and hit the nets and practice all those skills. Kids, big thanks to Jack.
No problem.
We'll see you on the next video with Ozzie. Until then, stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. So we've learned lots of things about cricket, and how good was that lesson with Jack Edwards, the professional cricket player? Now we're going to read a really cool book about cricket, but it's not just about cricket. It's super awesome because it's about dinosaurs as well. And it's called Over is Out. Over is Out, and it's by Lachlan and Sarah Cray. You hit the ball over the fence. You know what that means. Over is out. Now you'll have to go get it. And I remember when I used to play backyard cricket when I was a little boy, one of the main rules is if you hit the ball over the fence, you had to go get it and you're out. I hope the neighbours don't catch you. They're really tough. I'll get it. It's on top of the big one. No, I can't see it. Keep looking, you'll find it. Look, he's on top of the neighbour, a big blue dinosaur. Do you know what type of dinosaur that is? Maybe it's under the spiky one. No, it's not here. Keep looking, you'll find it. What kind of dinosaur is that? A spiky one. The Stegosaurus. Good job, kids. Is it behind the bumpy one? No, it's not back here. Keep looking, you'll find it. I'm not quite sure what that dinosaur is. Can you help Ozzie out? Is it between the horned ones? No, it's not anywhere. Keep looking, you'll find it. Now, 3 horns on a dinosaur. What kind of dinosaurs are they? Triceratops, that's right. There it is, on the sleepy one's nose. I've got it. Uh-oh, I think they woke the sleepy one up. And what kind of dinosaur is the sleepy one? He's got short arms and big sharp teeth. Is he a T-Rex? I wouldn't want to wake up a T-Rex. He's waking up! Quick! Get back over the fence! You'll make it! Look, he's running super fast and the T-Rex, oh, he looks a bit scary. Oh, he's run so fast he's dropped his bat. Hurry! He's between the horned ones. Keep going, you'll make it. Look, I think T-Rex has picked up the bat. Don't stop, he's behind the bumpy one. Keep going, you'll make it. Look out, he's under the spiky one. Keep going, you'll make it. Run fast. He's on top of the big one. Keep going, you're nearly there. Look, he has. He's got our bat. I think he wants to play. Deadly. Come on over. So the boys, they thought the T-Rex was chasing them because he's big and scary, but he just wanted to have a play. He wanted to come over and play backyard cricket. And so he comes over and T-Rex has had a bowl. Oh no. Not the other neighbours. Look, little boy's hit it over the fence, which means over is out and he has to go and get it. And look at who the other neighbours are. Monsters and robots and aliens. And over is out. So he has to go and get the ball, doesn't he? And then T-Rex has a bat. And he's bowled him out. Look who's the wicket keeper. One of the aliens or the monsters from next door. So all the neighbours are playing backyard cricket together. How much fun is that? Wow, what a cool book. Monsters, aliens, dinosaurs, and cricket. That was super fun. I hope you really enjoyed it. Kids, we'll see you on our next video. And until then, stay keen. Make sure you get a grown-up to help you hit subscribe. That way, you won't miss out on any of the new videos that come out. And did you happen to find the hidden Ozzie icon in that video? Make sure you look really closely because they're in every single video. And we'll see you again soon. Until then, stay keen. Don't forget to follow Ozzie on our social channels at Ozzie for Kids. Feel free to send us some ideas on what you want to learn about next. What sports you'd like to play, jobs you want Ozzie to feature, vehicles you're fascinated with, or any subjects you'd like to know more about. I'm just as keen as you, so together, let's learn more. And if you've got any friends that you think might like Ozzie, don't forget to tell them too. See you next time, kids. Until then, stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of